Hello and welcome to this episode of Let's Keep It Moving, Honey. I'm your host, Pumeli MCV. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about disappointment. So, the reason behind this topic is I feel like we as young people need to understand and learn that we are going to be disappointed in life, and that disappointment is part of life. So I feel like I also need to learn that. I'm going to talk about things that I also need to learn or I'm learning, you know, I, because I'm in my early 20s. I'm trying to figure myself out. I'm trying to figure this life thing out. I don't even know what I like and don't like at this point because there's a lot going on. I'm in my 20s. Everyone is telling me that I should do this and do that. And in the middle of that, I'm kind of losing myself. So the reason why I created this channel is because I want to find myself. And also, I feel like there's a lot of us out there that are going through this similar situation, but we don't know who to turn to or what to do because there's a lot going on. So I took it upon myself to create this for both me and you to find ourselves. So I hope this is going to help us all. So disappointment to me is putting in the effort and getting negative results. That is so disappointing. It's like studying for a test the whole night and going to write, expecting to pass, and you fail. You become disappointed. So we have to learn that you can put in the effort, but you cannot always control the outcome. When we are disappointed, we become sad, frustrated because, like, bro, I wanted this and I got that. So, but we need to allow ourselves to be angry or to be sad and come back feeling better and taking the next step. Also, you have to just do you. Also, you have to move on. If you can't control something, just move on from it. I'm not saying don't be sad and move on because you can't hold on to I failed and study, move on, study and you'll pass the next one. Even with friendships, if you are disappointed someone did this to you and fine, cry and come back, heal, move on. So yeah, that it is. So how do I deal with disappointment? When I'm disappointed, I just ignore. That's how I deal with it. I know it's not the best thing to do, but I just ignore the situation. I'll be like, okay, kwenzekile, kuyafana nokudaliwe, we cannot change it. So it is what it is. I just move on and pray about it. I pray like whenever anything and everything happens, I just pray no matter the situation. Even if I cry, pray, go to sleep, I'll be okay. So that's how I deal with the disappointment. I just cry and pray, all will be well. And also, you have to engage in activities that brings you joy, happiness, or relaxation. If you love to read, just read more. If you love to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you love to be around people, go and hang out with your friends. Just do something or play sports if you love sport. Do something that brings you joy and relaxation. So yeah, if you love to drink alcohol, drink, but be safe. I'm just kidding. Don't drink. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. And also I'm not quite sure if it's a good thing to confront the person who disappointed you because Mina, I wouldn't. I know myself. Um, Maybe that's also something that I have to talk about because I'm not a confrontational person. If you do something to me, okay, cool. It is what it is. I don't confront because I feel like when I was young, I was groomed to contain my feelings. I didn't have a voice. I didn't speak much. Okay, ngikhulumela silent food, but I don't talk about my feelings. I just talk. Yeah, but when something happens, I don't express how I feel. Even with my friend, we were talking this other day, and she was like, "Me and I we were never into an argument. Like we never held an argument because when you're just like, okay, whenever we are arguing, okay, it's cool. You are right. I'm wrong. Cool. Yeah. So I think that's also something that I have to talk about and figure out what is it? Why do I do that? Because I think it's a good thing to tell someone that okay, you did this and I didn't like it. Because I just remove myself. If I see that you did something that I don't like or you're doing something that I don't like, I just okay, cool. I remove myself from the situation or from you, you know. So I think you can confront the person who disappointed you to just tell them, oh, yo, I didn't like this, you know, and it was so wrong of you to do this. But if you are disappointed because you failed, it's up to you, babes. You tell yourself that I have to study more and hard because, yo, I have to have people around you who are going to pour positive energy into you. Like, guys, in me now, my friends, the friends that I have right now, because I had a lot of friends back then. Like, I mean, I'm a people's person, but now I have a very, very small cycle. And all my friends are like there for me. So whenever like I'm feeling some type of way, I know who to call. I know that someone is going to be in my corner. Someone is going to help me. Someone is going to pour some positive energy to me. You know, I'm going to be okay. I have someone that I can call and be like, oh, this is what is happening. Da, da, da. They would like, oh, you know what? Let's do this, me and you. Not that. What are you going to do? Because are you my friend if you are not going to help me? So no, but yeah, yes, you are my friend if you are not going to help me because I was young and didn't need or anything as I'm anyways. So like the different people and we don't think alike. So I'm not blaming you, you know, if you can't help and if you feel like whenever your friend is going through something and energy, you are not part of it, you are not going to take part in it. So I understand. Like honestly I do, but me and my friends, I chose well. Yeah, and God chose well. He ate. Okay, sing your Papa Manch. But guys, like we have to learn that disappointment is part of life. Let's move on. So what I'm taking away with me from this episode is that you have to allow yourself to be emotional. You have to allow yourself to be sad if you are sad, to be frustrated if you are frustrated, so that you can heal. Because if you just move on or ignore your feelings, you can never heal from those feelings. So I'm taking away that I have to do something when I'm stressed or when I'm frustrated that makes me happy. I have to find a hobby. I think I did actually. Right now I'm more into reading. Like I read a lot. I read the Bible, novels, and everything. I'm actually trying to invest in buying books. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Let's Keep It Moving, honey. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please share this with someone who you think might need some positivity in their life. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, keep it moving, honey.